Yeah, give me your hands. And if they don't give it, right, well, how's this? If they give it, but it's real tense, I can just say, never mind. And then go, fuck it. Okay, come here. Try again. It'll be better the second time. Now, we need some guises in case it really is uncomfortable for them. If they put their hands up like this, that's an IOD, indicator of disinterest. If they put their hands up like this, and I lower my hands, and they just lower their hands with you, that's good. That's an IOI, right? Not only is that a kino escalation on my part, it's also a kino test. It's an IOI. Like, I'm giving her an indicator of interest, right? By doing this, is she receiving the IOI? Is this do I get a positive response to this kino test? That's kino escalation.
What do you say?
Nothing. I don't talk about it.
You don't talk?
Yeah, you just take your hands lower as you're talking about something else. I'm in the middle of a conversation. I could hold my hand out and say, have you ever seen the movie Poltergeist? You think it's based on reality or all fiction? I don't mean Caroline stuck in the TV. You see? I'm talking about something totally different while I'm doing the kino escalation. Now, in workshops, I would teach kino escalation in set. In other words, I'd assume I'm going to blow up the set and wreck it by saying, hey, student, come over here, check this out. Okay, by holding her, here, give me your hands for a sec. And she gives the hands. Notice that by lowering her hands, I can tell whether she's, where her interest level lies. And I could talk about it in front of the student, thinking to myself I'd blow myself out of set. Well, it turned out I would never blow myself into set because it was interesting. Even though I'm talking about it, teaching somebody about it, yes. The woman would be interested nonetheless. So that became the the keynote, what do they call it? The trust test. It became the trust test. Personally, the silent keynote test is far superior, but the trust test is pretty cool because you get to talk about it, and it works as well. So it's your choice. It's just a little modification of the same thing.
At what point do you ask for their hands?
I want keynote in the first minute and a half.
So
I'll hold my hand out like this even, just to see what they do. Because if they, just what does he want? Put the hand in, and then I can start lowering. Yeah, it's in A2. I have to see. I have to get IOIs in A2, right, before I move on to A3. So I have to test for these IOIs. So that's why I do it in A2.
You need an IOI because